there's only one. Ricky Hatton, fighting out of Manchester, United Kingdom, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history. Here comes Prince Jr. A lot of hype around this fighter. How high will his ceiling be? We'll get some answers tonight.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, here is Ricky Hitman Hatton. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Surrey, England, and the famed boxing family, here is the son of the prince, introducing Aadam Ahmed.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
When these get in the ring, when the referee's out of the corner, when the cornermen are out, and it's just them in the ring, this is where the action starts. This is where we see the truth.
And that's the opening bell, round one. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. That left scores. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
He didn't take that jab well at all. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. He gets out of the way of that left hand. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
They score with that left hand. Good counter punch. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Missed with that jab. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Nice exchange here from, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Both men step back for just a moment. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
And he misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. This is like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that big right hand. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Oh, what a punch! Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. That left counter punch will score. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. That seemed like eternity for them finally. On to the fourth we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? Great counter right hand there. Great counter right hand again. If you can appreciate fast footwork and fast hands, then this is the division for you.
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night work for the referee.
Missed him with that uppercut. And he misses with the left uppercut. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? And misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
There's a counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the...
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Beautiful counter shot. Right punch. That one lands. Nice counter punch. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That's another scoring shot.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter left hand there. Misses with that jab. Solid punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you...
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Another scoring shot there. That counter shot lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Hey, those punches add up. Left punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
God, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot. Well, he is glad to have heard that. And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
There's a scoring blow. Nice exchange here from both men. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Perfect punch. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. This fighter's not shown us much defense at all. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Will he? Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round. Shot with the left. Just misses with that uppercut. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Misses with the right uppercut. Good left counter that lands. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time. And there's the bell for round 9. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. Nice punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That punch lands. Perfect counter shot. That left shot lands. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
And he just missed with that left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We've made it to round 10. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Good counter punching. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of defense here at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Left counter scores. And a round that seemed like... There's the bell to start round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fight has a real good flow to it. It's all offense all the time. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Quick punch scores. Still swinging with nothing left. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got it. Who thought we would have made it to 12? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Defense is not an option for these two. No respect for each other's punching power. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Oh, and there it is. The knockout punch he had been looking for. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean, out.